We are going to make a God's Eye for Hispanic Heritage Month. These are called Ojos de Dios. These originated from the Huichol people of Mexico and were originally made to represent a child being born, and a new layer of yarn was added for each year of the child until the child turned 5. It represents prayer and protection, similar to the Christian cross. And the 4 points represent earth, air, fire, and water. And it's pretty easy to make, so let's get started. Here is the yarn. These different groups of yarn are in baskets with holes. Please don't take the yarn from the top of the basket. We want to pull it from the holes in the basket. It just makes it easier for everyone to get what they need. So we're starting with 2 popsicle sticks that I've already glued together, and you're going to choose your yarn. I'm choosing earth colors here, but you can choose whatever you like. Again, I'm not taking the ball of yarn from the top. I'm pulling it and cutting it from that hole in the basket. I don't want to let it go too far. I want to leave some hanging out of the basket for the next student. So I'm just laying the yarn and holding it, and then I'm going to wrap it 5 times, same direction, and then I'm going to turn it and wrap it again 5 times. So I'm making myself a little X to secure, just to get started. And now this is the hardest part, just learning the pattern. This is the hardest part, so I've slowed down the video. So you're going to take the yarn after you have it started and wrapped 5 times in an X shape. You're going to hold it like a cross in front of you and take the yarn, and I call each of the 4 sticks people, and every person gets a turn. So you take the yarn, you go under the first popsicle stick, holding it like a cross, and then you turn it. I'm turning it counterclockwise with the other hand. You need to use both hands to do this project. So I'm turning it. I haven't done anything with the other string yet. Now I'm stopping. And I'm going across that top one, and I'm turning. And I'm going under the next one. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So this is the hardest part, just getting the pattern started, because you won't see it right away. It takes a couple of turns before you start to see a square shape in the center. So I'm going across, under, turn, across, under, turn, across, under, turn. And then you will get the hang of it pretty quickly. But when I get to this point with a little bit of string left and I know I want to change colors, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my next color and get it tied off so I don't have not a lot of string to use to tie it, because that gets frustrating. So I put the 2 strings together like this. I loop it and go under 1 time, and then trim it and keep going with my pattern. It is important not to let the string overlap on itself too much. You want it to continue the pattern, and in order to do that, you can't pull it too tight, and you should maintain that square shape in the center. So here I'm just adding my 3rd color, putting the 2 strings together, tying in a knot, and cutting it. Now I'm going across, under, across, under, across, under. And at that end, I'm just tucking it in the back. I'm using a pen to kind of put that string into the back. And there we have it. You can also tie a string on the top so that you can hang it. I do have some spaces on the back I'm not real happy with, but overall I think it turned out great. And I've got one more example here for you. You can see that square has already started to emerge. I have my initials and I have my class code. And again, I'm just getting used to that pattern, going under, turning, and going across. So here I start across, under, turn, across, under, and turn. I'm turning, I'm going under, and I'm going across. So once you get the pattern, it's quite easy. And that's all there is to it. Enjoy.